Hello, my name is Ataullah. I'm doing Master of Information Technology from Leeds Beck University. My supervisor name is Patrick Ingham. So today is the final presentation of my type. My topic is San Francisco crime prediction using feature grouping approach with machine learning and deep learning. These are my contents. We'll start from introduction, then problem statement and motivation, then aim and scope of the study, then we'll discuss objective of the study, then we'll discuss literature review, then methodology, then we'll discuss results, and then of course at the end we'll discuss conclusion. Introduction. Crime prediction is a big challenge in cities where keeping people safe is really important. Traditionally, police often react after the crime happened, and the method can be used time consuming and less effective. But if we can predict crimes accurately, police can be more efficient. This means they can stop crimes before they even happen and keep our communities safer. This is where advanced technologies like machine learning and deep learning come in. These technologies can look at massive amount of data and find patterns that might not be obvious to us. By predicting where crimes are likely to happen, the police can take action ahead of time and making our cities safer. The government is also focusing on reducing crime rate as part of improving our all standard of living. But however, analyzing crime is complicated because of the many factors involved, like different activities, reason behind crimes, and way to treat and prevent them. But with artificial intelligence, we can better understand what's happening in our communities and find smarter ways to keep everyone safe. Problem statement and motivation. The motivation behind this is that like city like San Francisco face big challenges when it comes to keeping people safe and managing law enforcement resources. There is a lot of crime happening, and traditional ways of preventing it, while flexible, often don't lead to the best use of resources. In today's world, we need something better, and that where artificial intelligence comes in. By using machine learning technology, we can predict where crimes might happen. This help law enforcement be more proactive, preventing crimes before they can occur, and making sure resources are used in the most efficient way. Aims and scope of the study. The goal of the study is to predict crime in San Francisco using machine learning and deep learning techniques based on the San Francisco crime dataset. To achieve this, we need to clean and prepare the data and select the right features that will help us accurately to predict crimes, while applying different machine learning techniques like supporter vector machines, decision tree, random forest, and XGBoost, as well as deep learning methods like neural network and long-term short-term memory. This study also involves comparing these approach to find out which one work best to predict crimes. The scope of this study also include like data processing and featuring engineering to prepare the data and selecting the most useful features for prediction, like machine learning and deep learning models, feature groups, model evaluation and comparison, best predictor identification, to prepare data and selecting the most useful feature of prediction, machine learning and deep learning methods. Machine learning and deep learning models, developing and applying machine learning models like SVM, DT, and XBoost, and deep learning model like neural network and LSTM. Features group, using different group of features to predict crime, and testing how they affect prediction. Model evolution and comparison, evaluating how will each model perform and comparing their result. Best predictor identification, identify which machine learning or deep learning methods provide the most accurate prediction. Objective of the study. The objective of this study is to focus on using machine learning and deep learning to predict crime in San Francisco. Especially, we are aiming to achieve the following objectives. Like, the first objective is to create the model that can predict crime using machine learning and deep learning techniques. These model will be based on the data from the San Francisco crime data set. Um, Number second, once we have these models, the next step is to compare the prediction. We are look at how will each method perform and identify which one is the most accurate in predicting crime. Number third, finally, we want to assess how effective these models are, which using different group of features by testing various feature combination. So how we can see how they impact the accuracy of the prediction. The goal is not just to build these models, but to understand which approach work and how different features, data feature affect their performance. Literature review. The literature review is an important part of our study because it helps us understand what has already been done in the field of crime prediction using machine learning and deep learning. By reviewing previous research, we can identify the method that have been used, learn from their success, and spot any gaps that need to be filled. The one key shortcoming found in past research is that the most studies don't use feature grouping. So feature grouping is important because it helps us to organize data better, which can make prediction more accurate. By grouping similar feature together, we can improve how well machine learning and deep learning models predicts crime. This idea hasn't been explored much in earlier studies. Literature review table. In this table, I have summarized the research studies I review, and it shows how our study differ from what has been done before. The fourth column lists the feature that different studies have used in their crime prediction model. These features include location, time, crime type, and class frequency, demographics, temporal data, and risk factors. So each study has focused on a specific set of features to make prediction. For example, some studies have used location and time to predict where and when crimes. Methodology. So here is the methodology we use for predicting crime. First, we began with pre-processing. This involved cleaning the data, dealing with any missing information, and selecting the key feature needed for accurate prediction. Then we add some data exploration and feature engineering. This means we examine the data closely and transform the features like different types of crime to enhance our model ability to make precise prediction. After that, we group the feature to organize the data better. We then apply various machine learning and deep learning techniques to make our prediction. For machine learning, we use method like SVM, random forest, logistic regression, gradient boosting, and extreme gradient boosting. For deep learning, we use neural networks like including multi-layer perception and long short-term memory network. So each method has its own way of handling the data and capturing patterns. We evaluate the model based on each model has its own way of handling the data and capturing patterns. We evaluate the model based on accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score to see how well they perform. Um, So in the next slide, you will see the visual representation of the feature grouping and the execution of both machine learning and deep learning. This will provide a clear picture of our approach and its outcomes. Feature grouping diagram. So you can see in the slide, this model show how adding more features helps improve prediction accuracy. It first you can see using one feature gave us limited and less accurate result, but as we added more features, the accuracy of our prediction got much better for both machine learning and deep learning methods. So the highlight feature grouping diagram you can see in the slide, this model show how adding more features helps improve prediction accuracy. At first, using just one feature gave us limited and less accurate result, but as we add more features, the accuracy of our prediction got much better for both machine learning and deep learning methods. This highlight how using accurate set feature can make our models more effective and accurate. Machine learning methods. So this is actually the equation of machine learning process. First we check, we import the data set, that then perform some exploratory data analysis which are given in. So first we import the data set, then we did so pre-processing set to remove the incomplete value, to handle the null value, and then we did some exploratory analysis, and then we did feature engineering, and then we select machine learning models, train the models, so do the prediction and got the accuracy. uh, Deep learning methods is same as like machine learning method. We import the data set, pre-processing, then featuring engineering, and then feature grouping. So feature grouping, this actually our main novelty in this work that differentiate our method from the existing literature. Then apply a neural network DP model, and similarly predict the crime, and we assess them and get the accuracy. This is the actual the equation of diagram of the deep learning process. Machine learning results. These are machine learning results. If we check the first row, there are only two features as we were giving in the diagram we discussed earlier. First, there are two methods. We have the machine learning results, all the models like SVM, supporter machine, linguistic relation, decision trees. So we apply all the machine learning model on these two features, and what we did, we increase number of features. And the borderline, we increase the feature, then again similarly we were increasing feature one by one, and we were apply the machine learning models, and we were getting the accuracy and the result. So this is actually the way how we apply machine learning and got the results. Here is some more machine learning result. This is the same as previous method of some more results. Deep learning model results. As we know, deep learning models are very complex, and especially it's very good to extract it, to extract the complex pattern of the data set. Deep learning model results. As we know, deep learning model are very complex, and especially it's a very good to extract the complex pattern of the data set. For example, opposite, there are a lot of attributes, so we can use deep learning like proper assist to understand those attributes, and do a proper prediction. So in terms of complex data sets, deep learning are very good. So these are the deep learning methodology, and do in a similar way we follow two features, three features, then four features, five features, and so on, increasing features, and apply deep learning just like neural network, LSD and LSTM, and so other technology we can see given in the table. uh, Conclusion. This study explore how we can use machine learning in deep learning techniques to predict criminal behavior. We use a detailed data set of the San Francisco that include information like time and location. We create different set of features to analyze data. Then we tested both machine learning and deep learning method to see how well they predict crime using metrics like accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 scores. Among the machine learning methods, random forest and extreme gradient boosting perform very well. So, and deep learning techniques like multi-layer perception and long short-term memory also did well with LSTM, showing the best result overall. So the study suggests that by adding more features, we can improve the performance.